Hey there YouTube, how's it going? Today, about to present to you brand spanking new Chinese car, Bestern X40. In this video, I'm going to show you the interior as well as the exterior of this car. And so guys, here's the key. Let's start the engine, let it run for a while. Lock, unlock, and trunk button, flip key, unlock, and lock, basically. The front looks like Mazda CX-3 or CX-5, and the back of the car looks like Mazda definitely, as well as the interior. Actually, I think they just copied Mazda. But it's good, it's really good. So, come on, what the heck. Quite solid doors, top trim. This car has 4 airbags. Dark leather interior, white stitching, not bad. Full power driver's seat, 3-spoke design steering wheel, perforated inserts. It's all fake, 3-9, sport grips up top. And it's not leather wrapped steering wheel, surprisingly. Let's hop in. 8-inch infotainment screen, touch screen, and 6-speed automatic transmission. Also 5-speed manual is available with push-button ignition. Quite strange to say, and with cruise control. This one doesn't have it, so let's start this beast. 1.5 liter, normal aspirated, inline 4, 16 valve. This engine produced 108 horsepower. Front wheel drive, very quiet, red needles. Same animation as you can see. Alright, light steering, hurricane in. Very interesting horn. Alright, manual tilt only to adjust the uses right there, as you can see. Alrighty guys, this car has automatic lights and automatic rain sensing windshield wipers right now. Let's turn the headlight, rear fog light, high beam, soul surge lights right here. Of course, you can find your center lock. The windows are not automatic. You need to hold to roll up and to roll down, like windows. Alright. This port right here. Today is pretty hot, so your power window lock. This portion is padded, stitching, and soft leather wrap armrest. Not bad. For exterior mirrors, use this joystick to adjust, and there is no power folding. Also heated, huge exterior mirrors by the way. Not bad, very elegant door handles. Alrighty guys, right now let's open the hood and take a look at the exterior of this car. Alright, let's open the hood, it's quite easy. This car has power moonroof because it's a fully loaded version. Roof rails, top, chrome accent window frames, excellent visibility, shark fin antenna located right here for your audio, your decked spoiler with third brake light, rear defrosting glass and rear wiper. Dual polished exhaust pipes. It's all fake actually, only single exhaust on the right side. Beautiful tail lights as you can see. A lot of chrome. Rear fog light right here, and for parking assist. This car has some rear view camera and license plate lights. Of course, your tail hack located right here. S-Turn X40. Multi-spoke aluminum, beautiful factory rims. By the way, 17-inch. Tires measuring 215/55. Front ventilated disc brakes and rear solid disc brakes. Beautiful rims. Independent McPherson thrust suspension with anti-roll bar front and torsion bar out back. Quite reliable. Alrighty guys, right now I'm going to show you underneath of this car. LED turn signal lighting, exterior mirrors, very bright, and there is no side view camera or pedal lights, welcome lights. Manually folding, very easy, like so, and there is actually no effort from my side, so quite easy. VIN number, sensors, unfortunately, even on top trim, LED headlights is not available. This car has LED daytime running lights and halogen projector headlights. A lot of chrome, as you can see. Beautiful grille and huge emblem. Alright guys, right now to get like the exterior, let's take a good look at the interior portion, the most interesting part of this car. Your tweeters right here, beautiful. This car has 6 speakers, 2 tweeters, hard touch plastic right here, and main speakers. Storage area, bottle holder right there. Pretty good sound isolation. Got tire pressure. Driver's seat has power adjustment, sliding. As you can see, a lot of chrome. Seat high, of course, and recline, but there is no lumbar support, no leg extender. Speaker for the SOS emergency roadside assistance located right here. Is quite strange place to put a speaker for SOS, so really weird. Adjustable headrests and seatbelts. And of course your pedals. OBD and fuse box located right here. Auto stop and start function. Turn off the traction control and hide headlights. Alrighty guys. Right now, let's see what kind of noise this engine produces. It's not so powerful, but anyway. Throttle around 4,000 RPM. So, not bad. And here's your light and gear controls right here, your intimate wiper controls, including rear wiper and driver information system. Right here button, and like so. Alright, let's see. Set temperature, your digital, of course, clock, average and current fuel economy. Right now it's not correct. Your digital speedometer, trip A, trip B, average speed, and current fuel economy. It's around, it's almost like it's almost like liter or half liter per hour, I mean. So, and engine temperature. That's it. And you can find your audio controls. Annoying sound. To increase and to decrease the speed. The volume. Mute. Right here. Different modes, seek and control buttons. That's pretty much it. Today is extremely hot, guys. Gonna roll down the window. So. And look at this ridiculous thing. It just looks like leather with stitching. Feels like almost like a leather. But it's fake. Man, it's fake. It's hard touch. I don't know. Pretty good visibility, of course. And this beautiful 8-inch infotainment screen. It's a touch screen. And of course you can use buttons if you want to. So, tuning, manual tuning. Right here. That's your home button. Right here. Radio. Then you have USB integration, not SOS, and of course Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Android USB and iPhone USB connecting. Alrighty. And then your telephone controls is pretty much self-explanatory, different settings, and of course general settings basically for the system. General, sound, effect, display, volume, system, and factory settings. So, general settings, video playing when driving, Bluetooth power, language, it's only Chinese and English, key tone, FM, step frequency, what else? Sound effect, as you can see. Cinema, normal mode, equalizer settings, normal, pop, classic, jazz, custom, sweet. Quite interesting to use. Loudness, of course display off, brightness, automatic, daytime mode, nighttime mode, you can adjust the skin, yellow, blue and red. And background, not bad, very customizable. And then your volume, of course, system settings, and back to factory settings. So guys, that's pretty much it for this display. Of course, you can increase and decrease volume, power button, seek control buttons, on hook and off hook buttons for telephone, mute, radio, media link, back button, phone, and general settings for the system. That's pretty much it. That's it. Alrighty guys, quite interesting mass, 2-tone plastic as you can see, and down here we find your very easy to use climate control. Of course, your fan speed, a lot of chrome. Air conditioning on and off, recycle settings. And your temperature adjustment right here. Rear defrost, front defrost, as well as the heated exterior mirrors. And heated seats, one stage for the driver and for the passenger. Seems like sport, I don't know, works fine, but I'm not quite sure. Alright, here we go. Yep, works fine. Alrighty guys, quite easy to use, just set it and forget it. 6-speed automatic transmission, your USB integration and power supply, and the handles right here. Also manual, I guess, Tiptronic shifting, plus for the upshift and minus for the downshift, and sport mode. Rearview camera, the quality is not so good, and there's no trajectory. High quality leather right here, of course 2 cup holders, car holder, e-brake, it's not so solid. Seems like leather wrap armrest, and some storage compartment down there. That's it. Of course, manual aluminum rearview mirror, as you can see. And illumination up top. Of course, fully automatic. Come on, wind deflector, fully automatic roof. As you can see. And for vent also. Alright, once again. Here we go, fully automatic. Sunglass container. It's also padded. SAS emergency roadside assistance right here. And alright. Shade right here. Sun visors, vent mirror, no illumination, and car holder. Warning right here, it's all Russian specification, of course. Vent mirror for this side, and handles up top. Overall, guys, build quality and all the materials very cheap, hard touch plastic, but sound isolation is pretty good. Tight suspension, sensitive brakes, sensitive steering, and fuel economy is just amazing for this car. Not bad. Warranty is pretty good, hence not so expensive. Alrighty guys, right now, let's shut her down. Let's grab the key and continue restore. Nicely designed key, by the way. Fuel cap release located right here. And with my 6'3" statue, it's quite easy to get in and out. Second row, quite roomy and comfortable, surprisingly. Child safety locks right here, and materials to carry over. Carbon fiber, looks nice. Speakers, storage area, buckle holder, 64 display back seats, and this ridiculous mechanism, as you can see. Just pull, and that's it. Only 2 headrests. Don't expect to find armrest. Alrighty guys, let's hop on in. Legroom is pretty good, and my headroom, surprisingly, is also very good. So, and there's no storage pocket right here, only for this side. Storage compartment, pretty small. There's no vents, no USB. Little center tunnel. Cut hack right here. So, in general, not bad. Very good back visibility. And of course, you can find your illumination, interior illumination up top, and actually feels very solid when you turn it off or turn it on. Quite comfy seats, very modern interior. Not bad indeed. Alrighty guys, right now let's check trunk space, shall we? Trunk is not so big in this X40. Button right here. As you can see, and there is now power trunk. You can remove this shelf. Scanning right here. And trunk illumination. There is no power supply, no gauge back hooks, no carpet head downs. Just a simple trunk. And only donut, tools check, 1-inch angle. One 25/80, 16-inch. Alright. That's it. One convenient handle to close trunk lid. Premium unleaded fuel only, of course. Fuel cap. Holder. Very simple. You can find manual adjustment for the passenger seat, recline, and sliding, and there is no sit height. Actually formats from another Chinese car. Oh my, glove box is not lockable, hence not jammed. That's your brochure. Alright, so Russian specification, of course. And all the specs right here. Aircraft inspired fans. So guys, that's pretty much it. Not bad. Definitely affordable. I guess quite reliable, fun to drive, interesting car, inside nav. Well guys, hope you enjoy my deep look at this brand spanking new Bestern X40. Thanks for watching, thanks for sharing, for subscribing. Truly appreciate it. Means a lot to me. Take care, guys.